Today we are going to see a poem written by the Robert Browning, the Patriot. Theme of this poem is fickle-mindedness of people, spirit of optimism. The first three stanzas of the poem is highlighting on the past, heroic past of the patriot. Let me read the first stanza. It was roses, roses all the way, with myrtle mixed in my path like mad. The house roofs seemed to heave and sway, the church spires flamed, such flags they had, a year ago on this very day. Here, the first word we can see is roses. Roses actually is talking about people's love for the patriot. Myrtle, a sweet smelling flower, is known as your myrtle. Tall, pointed that is mixed in my path like mad, in great rise, you can say, like a mad person. They were throwing roses and myrtle to express their love, their affection towards the patriot. Here the word myrtle mixed in my path. That line is example of alliteration, repetition of the consonant sound. Then roses is an example of visual imagery. Then come to the next one. The house roof seemed to heave. So here the house roof is given a form of human being, example of personification. To heave and sway, rise and fall. The church spires, that is tall pointed structure of the church building, flamed. Such flags they had. So here this is also example of your visual imagery. The speaker of the poem is a patriot who narrates his story of his golden past. He remembers a day when a year ago he was given a grand welcome on his arrival to the town. People had thrown roses and myrtle in his path. The house roofs were full of people. The roofs seemed to sway. The church spires were decorated with beautiful flags. Thus the speaker received a grand welcome a year ago on the same day. Let's see the second stanza. The air broke into a mist with bells. The old walls rocked. Rocked means shook with the crowd and cries. Crowd and cries an example of auditory imagery. With bells here refers to church bell. And the old walls rocked. This is an example of kinesthetic imagery. Had I said, good fog, mere noise repels, hateful. Repels means here hateful. But give me your sun and yonder sky. So sun is a symbol of glory, power and immortality. From yonder sky, that skies, they had answered, and afterward, what else? What else to be desired after that? So in the second stanza is an extension of the first stanza. It tells us of the frenzy, mad attitude, crazy attitude of the people on the patriot's arrival. Bells rang to announce his coming. The old walls of the building seemed to be shaken with the crowd and their loud cries. They were momentarily swayed by him to an extent that even if he had asked for the sun, they would have offered him the same. Come to the third stanza. Alack, it was I who leapt at the sun, example of kinesthetic imagery, to give it my loving friends to keep, allusion to Icarus flying in the sky with the help of wings, fixed his arms with wax in lime. So, loving friends to keep. Not man could do, have I left undone, and you see my harvest. Here, harvest refers to patriot's deed. This very day, now a year is run. So, in the third stanza, the speaker now regrets that it was he who leaped at the sun. Leaped means jumped at the sun for his loving friends. It was the speaker who went ahead to do every possible thing in public's best interest. The speaker now feels dejected at his harvest, at his deeds. Everything has changed for him in a year. So these three stanzas speaks about the heroic past of the patriot. And here we see about Icarus, mythological reference to Icarus, son of Daedalus, who dared to fly too near the sun, which melted down his waxed wings. Consequently, Icarus plunged into his death in the sea. Extract 4, 5, 6 we will see in the next video clip.